Hey there, everybody. This is the Officially Unofficial Geek. I'm not doing my full comic book video this week, but I'm going to do one little quickie thing real quick. As you can see, I'm not in my usual spot. My usual spot is in there. You can kind of see it in the background. I'm going to be redoing my entire studio office type area over the next few days. So hopefully that will be up and running next week for a full new and improved comic book review. I am going to just take a moment and talk about. I read like 11 books this week, which may not seem like a lot to some people, but it is a lot for me. But I did want to at least come on and talk about my top favorite, like, 4 books out of that. Like, I really didn't have anything that I really disliked out of this week, but I have 4 that really stood out. So I'm going to talk about them real quick. The first one I'm going to talk about is Future State Gotham. You guys all know I'm a Jason Todd fan, and this is a continuation of the current story involving Jason. Spoiler alert, Jason finds out that the guy that he's been talking to in the shadows is not actually Bruce Wayne. So where's Bruce? Where's Bruce right now? But you know what? We have bromance goals going on now in regards to Jace Fox's Batman and Jason Todd, who have decided that they're going to work together probably to bring down the magistrate. So I am here for this. I'm waiting. I'm ready. So that's one of them. Another one that I'm going to talk to you guys about this week, real quick, is Robin and Batman. Oh my goodness, it's the first out of 3 issues. The absolute most wonderful art this week that I read in comic books is this really cool watercolor type art. That's nothing compared to the story. I really enjoyed the story of a kind of a Elseworlds kind of early telling of the Dick Grayson story, involving how he got his costume that he has now, or not now, excuse me, he's Nightwing now, but how he got his Robin costume. Really interesting, seemingly heartfelt kind of stuff at the end, with Killer Croc. There's a mystery there that I'm waiting to unravel. Hopefully they'll do that in the rest of the issues. So, next one I'm going to talk to you about is Batman the Imposter. I'm really enjoying this book. Really great book. It's another Elseworld kind of tale, because you do have, spoiler alert, you do have a lot of kind of changes to the story. Like when Detective Blair Wan comes to the Wayne Mansion, he doesn't have Alfred. And this is supposedly earlier on in his career, he doesn't have Alfred. Well, you find out earlier in the story, Alfred just really couldn't handle Bruce and sent him away to boarding school, military school, something like that. I can't remember exactly, but he sent him away. And he's come back now, and Bruce is still, right now, obviously he's trying to figure out who the imposter Batman is that's going around killing everyone. He finds out that he kind of pieces it together, actually, that all the people that are getting killed are all people that some time ago him and Captain Jim Gordon had uncovered a bribery ring of judges, local judges in the area, and basically a lot of these people that are now getting killed were criminals that got off because of problems that arose involving them uncovering that bribery ring of judges. So he realizes, oh my God, the people that are getting killed right now are those people. You also have Batman really kind of playing with fire here. You have Bruce playing with fire in regards to some relationship he's trying to put on with Detective Blair Wan. And unfortunately, what he didn't plan on was he didn't plan on actually having feelings for the detective, and that kind of complicates things. So it's a really great story. I'm liking it, and I can't wait to continue that. And the art is also absolutely fantastic in that as well. The fourth one I'm going to talk to you, and final one I'm going to talk to you guys about this week, really quick, is Venom 1. This is the combined writing work of Rom V and Al Ewing, and it is absolutely wonderful. I believe earlier on this week, after I read Venom 1, I kind of described it. At first, it seems like it's going to start out slow, and it's not, really picking up too quickly, but then you get this idea. It's not starting out slow. It's a crescendo to a big fucking boom. And I loved it. It was great. I love the storyline. The differences in the writing were not that obvious, which is really good. That continuity was there with both of the writers, and the compatibility, more like, was definitely there with both of the writers handling what they're handling. So basically, what you've got is you've got the aftermath of the King in Black story, where he's now the King in Black, and his son is secretly, Dylan is now secretly taking on Venom, taking on the symbiote of Venom, and it all kind of crescendos to this big boom where you think that he's dead, and you're not sure. He's kind of in an afterworld, but he's kind of not. But he's also having these weird dreams and everything like that involving this character, this new villain. It seems called Bedlam. So that is going to be interesting to see what happens there. And it's my first Venom book. It was my first Venom book that I read, and I'm into it. I'm going to keep going with this, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see how that works out for me and for the storyline, because it seems pretty cool. So, okay, so that was the major 4 that I really loved out of this week. Out of the 11 that I read, I obviously, like, I read 11, but guys, I have like a few that I got to add to the read stack because I just didn't get to them. Like Superman versus Lobo. My boyfriend read it. He really liked it. So now I gotta read that eventually in my to be read pile. The second Eat Bang Kill Tour Harley Quinn issue, I gotta read that sometime soon. It's just, there was so much to read, but I'm really glad that I was able to just get on here really quick. It's like a much shorter video than what I normally do. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, those are my top 4 this week, and I'll be back in my revamped studio next week, and I can't wait to get that all rearranged, and I'm going to be, happy-go-lucky about it, and I hope you will be too. So until next time, this is the Officially Unofficial Geek. This is my Spoilertastic comic review of my top 4 comics this week, and I'll be seeing you guys next week.